Welcome in, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is your mid-month August 2024 reading. I am recording this a little before the mid-month. I'm recording it on the 8th of August because the energy feels so good. I wanted to take advantage of it. And because I've been a wee bit quiet this week on the channel, I've needed to do some integrating and some warrior work with the darkness. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I've been doing some work. So welcome into my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you're here. It's a pleasure to have you here. I keep seeing that no place like home card, so see if that wants to come out in your reading. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this month. Traditionally it's that, but sometimes Spirit throws in another sign or another transit. So, or you know what I mean, position. Position. Interesting, I said position and then flexible comes out. Needing to stay flexible. Have you been a wee bit rigid, which is unusual for water signs, quite fluid. Not for you. What does that say? Nope. It says nope. I'm almost here seeing his hand go up, so nope, don't make that move. Don't, nope, not, nope. Kind of like a not time kind of thing. Oh, please. Okay. So unfinished business. So little message coming through here. Feel like, oh, there's loyal heart on the bottom. Feel like there's something you want to move toward, but you've got to finish something else up first, and you want to do it your way, but Spirit's saying, no, we need you to make adjustments here. Make adjustments. The way that you want to do something isn't the way that isn't conducive for all involved. It's not for the highest and greatest good of all. There is definitely something unfinished here. You simply could be finishing a novel, finishing a music score if you write music. Very interesting for someone. All right, stop that. My fan is blowing my cards down. Let's see what else will come out for water signs. Tapping into the fairies and the unicorns today because they just wanted to play. Just wanted to play. All right, 4 water signs. Ace of Cups right out the gate, man. Look at you. Look at you. New emotional, intimate experience. Let's talk about that. 4 of Cups. All right, I'm gonna put a pin in that for a minute before I keep going. The opportunity here. Ten of Cups. Boy, a lot of water here. It's an opportunity to be happy here. But I feel like there's something that you're not happy with. Are you pretending to be happy? There's some discontentment here with this 4 of Cups. And I also heard something about a sleight of hand. It's like you're being, did something come into your experience that kind of took your attention away from something you should have been focusing on? Ten of Cups, opportunity. Opportunity here is to have everything that you want. Maybe it's a perception, you know, kind of like a hangman energy here, a perception. Tell me how this is playing out in the 3D. Whoop, that was funky. Thank you. Okay. Don't read in reverse, they said. All right. And one more. Ten of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ten of Wands. I've got 19 on the table here twice. Flexible is a number 19 card, and the Sun is the 19 card. So 19 might be significant for someone. August 19th, we do have a full moon in Aquarius. But 19, it reduces to a 10, so there's coming to an end of a cycle here. It's been a hard cycle. It has. It's been hard. I'm getting this boredom here with both of these cards here. Like this card here, Ten of Wands, says all work and no play, you know. Boredom. I'm still getting that something about a sleight of hand. Something fooled you. Or something's distracting you from the ultimate goal, your happiness, your stability, your let's get the outcome here. Advice and outcome. Ten of Autumn, Ten of Pentacles here. I'm hearing get it together. I don't know why but I got 3 tens here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. The one that's missing is 10 of Swords. So it's like the ending hasn't happened, but it needs to. There's something that you need to finish up. Here's another 10. So we've got 19 reduces to a 10. Here's a 10 here. There's an ending that's, it's almost like it's begging for your attention. And something comes in and distracts you. That 4 of Cups is really strange for me today. What's the outcome here? Let's get 3, please. Wow, they're jumping. No, that's a lot. And that's a lot too. Well, we'll take that. Let's take 1. So we've got 3 of Cups. Let's get 2 more. Release is the Death card in this deck. And if there's, look at that, 4 tens, all 4 tens. 10 of Swords. Sorry about that if you've got headphones on. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Beautiful endings and beautiful new beginnings. So what is talk to me about this 4 of Cups, man. It just, I've never felt 4 of Cups feel like that before. What is that 4 of Cups? Show me clearly. It just feels like, I don't know, I heard sleight of hand. It's like, here, look at this, don't look over here, you know, when somebody's pickpocketing you. It's a distraction. 3 of Swords. I'm noticing that. So it did come out in the reverse, and they're asking me to keep that in reverse. 7 of Pentacles came out in reverse as well. Typically don't read this deck in reverse, but they're asking. I've just got a really weird feeling about this 4 of Cups. What is this? I'm still not getting the Magician. There's that sleight of hand. There's that sleight of hand. Ooh, I just got chills down my back. I'm being asked, I just want to get from a different deck. What can you tell me about this 4 of Cups, please? What other energies, what other messages? Five of Pentacles. Pickpocketing. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Something about money. I don't know why I'm picking this up. 2 of Cups. This is not going to resonate for all of you. There's a 7 of Pentacles in the upright now. We've got it in the reverse here. For someone, I have a feeling this is for more than I care to know here. But for more of you than I think I realize, that there's a situation that somebody is taking advantage of your good nature. Somebody is distracting you with something shiny, something pretty, some kind of promise. Very interesting. Is this bleeding over from the earth sign? No, it feels a little different. But there's a connection here that you think is wonderful, and it's not. They could either be stealing your money out of your bank account. I don't care who you are, don't ever get joint accounts when you get married. Just don't do it. You lose your sovereignty. You lose your sovereignty with the traditional marriage anyway, but you know, that's just my I don't know where that came from. It's because it's interesting that came out of my mouth. But there's a connection here. You may even be renewing your vows after maybe 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Renewing your vows. And I feel like Spirit's been trying to get you to see something from a new perspective, from a new vantage point, that's telling you that this isn't for you anymore. This person has lied to you. They've deceived you. All the seeds that you've planted, they've gone right behind you and they've dug up for themselves. They've hurt you in ways that you aren't even aware of right now. There's going to be some very deep healing to be done here. This is a connection that's very deceptive. That Magician, I cannot unhear the fact that I heard sleight of hand. There's deception here. But you believe it to be wonderful. You believe everything to be all on the up and up, to be the emotional situation that you've always dreamed of. Well, the 10 of Cups here is the situation. And this situation is offering you an opportunity to actually have this 10 of Cups. but it's not with this person or this situation that you're currently in. You have your outcome is to put an end of that, to put an end, to transform your life. Remember, this is the death card in this deck as release the past. It's not an alignment for you. It's stabbed you in the back more times than you can. This, I'm getting the energy of when my mother, I grew up, my father had affairs, and which I understood because my mother was not the most pleasant person to be with. And I remember going shopping. I mean, I was small. I'd go to the local stores with my mom, go to the butcher shop. This is back in the '70s, when we had butcher shops. And people would stare at my mother, and she'd always say, "Well, they're staring at you because you're so ugly." I mean, that was my mother. God love her, but that was my mother. What they were staring at was they were staring at her because the whole town knew that my dad was having affairs. He didn't hide it. He hid it well from her. Came home, was the doting husband. She, you know, he rubbed her ego the right way and vice versa. You know how it is. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling here, that everybody knows about this but you. But I think I was going to say feel and think at the same time. I think that you're cottoning on to this. I think you're getting an opportunity here. So three of cups, friends. I feel like, you find out maybe from friends, or maybe you find out one of your friends was with your partner, but you find out who your friends are and who they aren't. You get a new soul tribe when this clears out. Tell me about okay, so I have the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ten of Wands. I'm just hearing again that all your hard work, it's like it's like maybe the kids are grown and you went to work or something, and while your husband works as well. It's like you're busting your hump here. You're busting your hump for something that you feel is on the upper up. It's good. It's happy. It's joyful. But there's a burden. You're underneath it all. You're feeling this burden. Tell me what wakes this person up. What makes them see from a new vantage point. Holy cow. Well, I'm going to take everything that flipped up, putting those back. We got, well, I feel like you get a little whisper from a little birdie, maybe one of your children. Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing for someone, it's someone from the bank. You get a call from someone from the bank saying, "Hey, did you make this purchase?" It's an extravagant amount of a purchase, and you learn some information right then and there. Something comes in and you learn some information, and it's tangible. It's like when you bring it to this person's attention, they can't deny it. It's like you've got the printout from the bank, or you have, or you were cleaning out their car and you found a woman's bra and panty. I don't know who the hell I'm reading for, but that's wild. So what comes in to bring, King of Cups, the Hermit, the Star. For some of you, you have been in hospital healing, and perhaps you meet a doctor that, and this is just for like one or two of you, like really, seriously, very few of you. There's been, I don't know why this is coming through, but yeah, someone's been in the hospital. You kind of, had a good rapport with your doctor. They're single. You're not, but they're very kind, they're very generous, they got great bedside manner, and there's a spark there. There's something there that kind of gets your heart thinking, what if? What if? No, I'm happy at home. It's great at home. But there's something inside of you. You're feeling it. It's weighing you down. You're feeling it. Perhaps you go away. Maybe it's not in the hospital, but you go away and you meet somebody. And that starts you hoping again. What it does is it puts together, it shows you. So you think that your partner's coming home and they're being very genuine with you, but still you've got in the pit of your gut, you're feeling something's off. Something's just weighing on you. You go on a retreat. Let's just put it there. You go on a retreat to do some soul searching, some work on yourself, and you meet somebody there. And this person, this King of Cups, you get to see what genuine affection, what genuine compassion and empathy looks like and what it feels like. And when you go home into this situation, you discover for yourself that what you thought was real wasn't real. And then I kind of feel like that's already happened. And then you start finding these little signs, these little nuggets of information. The checkbook doesn't add up right. There's a withdrawal to a hotel somewhere that's, and you discover things that were done while you were on this sabbatical, while you were on this self-discovery journey, while you were away healing. Maybe you were at a rehab, maybe you were at a hospital after a surgery, maybe you were on a retreat somewhere, but you were, either way, it turned out to be a journey of self-discovery and healing, inner healing. But then you come home and then all these little nuggets start becoming big nuggets. Interesting. So I'm reading this as, I'm feeling it as the Page of Pentacles, and it's actually the Knight of Pentacles. Well, those little nuggets start growing and growing, and you start gathering them. I remember you being shown, you're just gathering them. Okay, what do I need to do with these? I need to take some action here. This is my proof. That's pager, knight, doesn't matter what it is. It's proof. It's proof that you have been deceived, that something wasn't what it seemed. This is not like the last reading I did. I did the Earth sign reading prior to this. They had that card, the one that says all that glitters is not gold, the deception card. But this is very different energy than that. It's similar in some ways, but the storyline is different. I know this is not going to resonate for everyone, so apply it how it resonates. Take what does, leave what does not. But you're being moved into an opportunity to take action for your happiness, for the greatest good of all. If you've got children, it will benefit them as well. But there's an ending here. There's an ending that's worth celebrating, and it actually shows you who your real friends are. Because, like I said before, the friends that you've had through this connection or this situation, and they knew about this and they didn't tell you that's on them, but you're discovering that they weren't your friends. You find out who really is your friend. I don't know who that reading is for. I can't unknow what I've just been given. Can't read it any differently. But you're going to be fine. You're going to rise up. You're going to get stable. I feel like you get a settlement from the situation, whatever it is. It does feel like a connection, but it could even be a business partner. You know what I mean? You find your business partner is embezzling, and you start finding all these little nuggets of proof. The nuggets of proof, the trail of proof leads you to the truth, for sure. All right. My goodness. That's the thing. They leave the trail. They didn't cover their trail up very good. Whenever you return, because if they did a good job, well, if it was meant for for you to not find out, then Spirit would have had it be status quo. But you were meant to find out. They were careless. Their careless mistakes shows you the truth of the situation. They leave you breadcrumbs. It's like it's like they do it themselves. I think this person underestimated you. I really do. I think the joke's on them. Because you're about to cut them off, cut them loose. You've got to close this cycle out, this unfinished business here. You're closing it out for sure. Death card, Ten of Swords, done. There's no going back after the Ten of Swords. It's done. Ten of Cups, maybe you give a little bit of a reprieve. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. I just Ten of Wands, I keep going, keep you sure enough keep loading on your stuff onto my back. I'll carry it. Ten of Wands is because I'm here for the long haul. I'm loyal, I'm dedicated. But then these little nuggets come in, and you're like, I cannot unsee this. I cannot unknow this. How foolish of you were you? You left her shoes under our bed. You left, the checkbook out on the table. You, I don't know. It's just that you catch them. I know what I want to say, but I can't get the words out. They lead you right to their own deception, and it's laughable. And then that's when it's like, nope, boom, done. No more, and not gonna let it happen ever again. Wow, I don't even know what the title of this is gonna be. I can't. That's just, I've got to sit with that for a moment. I gotta be nice. Well, I don't have to be, but I choose to be. I want to be nice. I'm surprised I don't have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like, this person's karma is gonna bite so hard. They led you up. Spirit's saying I gotta stop talking about it. Stop feeding the energy, Mary Jo. Message received. All right, let's go. Cancer. No, let's go. Start with Scorpio, since it's the next water sign we enter into. Scorpio. One final message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Rebirth. Love that. Ooh, it's a beautiful card. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. There you go, Scorpio. Good for you. You got this. You've got this. Oh, that's such beautiful, strong, confident energy. Pisces, please. Guidance for Pisces for the rest of August 2024. We have one, please. Well, all right then. Partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. And you will. We've got the Three of Cups here for sure. You will find a new Two of Cups for sure. I feel you've learned some very valuable lessons here. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. You know who's for you and who's not for you. Wow. I feel like wherever you go, there's an awakening that happens within your soul that when you return, these breadcrumbs could have been in front of your face the whole time, but you just weren't in a space or a vibration, to receive them and to see them clearly. And this person here helps you see them clearly. This King of Cups could just be, quite honestly, could just be spirit. But I feel it's somebody, a mentor of some sort, that shows you, what true intimacy is. And I'm not talking sexual intimacy. I'm talking conversation, presence, being present when they're with you, listening when you're speaking, sharing with you. There's just something, there's a rapport with this King of Cups that when you get home you realize, yeah, I don't have it here. I don't. I'm bored. I tried to be the dutiful wife, be the dutiful business partner, and I can't do it anymore. I just can't. All right, for Cancer, please, final card. Just saw 3222. So numbers have been really active today. Oh, and balance. Yeah, we've got that. Did we get that out? No, we did not get it out. Balance. It's such an angelic, innocent card. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. Go easy on yourself, okay? I'm just getting this childlike wonder here. All right, guys. Wow. If this is your story and you want to dig a little deeper, you want a different perspective, because I am reading for more than just one person here, please reach out. My email is somewhere on my page or most likely will be in the description box below. But reach out. We'll do a private reading and get some more, get a little more directive message for you specifically. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, as always. I love you. Gosh, you've got this. You've got this. It's all for the good. It might not feel it right now, but man, the victory is yours, okay? See you next time.